Boy, what up, God here? Back at it again in part 2. What if Deku had a Harlem mask? Let's get it. So, we start off with a new day, and yeah. So, we start off with the ball test, the ball through. Now then, as I told him to go outside, meet him outside, and then go outside. Now, Deku was the first one in the locker room, meaning he was the first one outside before everybody else. Now, Deku has a huge scar across from his right shoulder all the way diagonal across his whole fucking body. Alright? It's just a large scar. How he got that was from his fight with Ichigo. After, training went a little bit hard, a little more cruel, Deku wasn't paying attention, he got sliced. And yeah. Now then, let's continue. So, Deku was the first one. Now, as I was seeing the big scar, he asked Deku a question of how he got it. Deku told him that he got it from training a little too hard and not paying attention with a sword. So, as I was like, wait, you was trained to use a sword? And Deku's like, yeah, my sensei insists, and it also helps amplify my quirk due to the fact that I need, a sword to be more powerful with my quirk. Hence the reason why I can summon a katana. And, yeah. So, after that, they started talking. That's about it. And I was asking him more about his quirk, and Deku wasn't telling him because he's like, that's for secrets. Everybody else got out here. Deku got like 1,000 meters. Everyone did the same, Abby and Kurenai. Kurenai got around 890. And Abby got around, let's say, 830. And she's the, and she's the next successor of One for All, I believe so. Anyways, so, yeah. And, yeah, that's about it. Now then, as I said, tomorrow will be the start of the Heroes vs. Villains test. And, yeah. So, Deku is now walking home to the cabin, and he's getting ready to, let's say, go hunting tonight. He's on his halfway home, but that's when Abby and, Kurenai stopped Izuku from leaving. And Izuku's like, what do you want? And Abby's like, hey, are you any by chance related to Inko Midoriya? As Izuku says, no, I'm not. Sorry. I have no idea who she is whatsoever. And she's like, are you sure? And Izuku's like, I'm sure. Haven't met that woman before in my life. If you excuse me, my father is waiting for me in the house. Abby's like, yeah, sorry. That's Kurenai like, rude. And Izuku was just like, whatever. So he leaves, and he goes to his cabin. After that, nothing really happened too much. He just get dressed in his not robe attire. He just get dressed in like a black hoodie, black pants, black shoes, black gloves, and yeah. And he goes out at night to go hunt down the two people who killed Ichigo. And, as that happens, you do have Deku going out at night, hopping from building to building, trying to find any leads on these two people who killed Ichigo. And, As he's doing that, he later on then find at least a clue, sort of. It's more like they're buyers, sort of, per se. Because they're drug dealers, drug dealers. And well, Deku finds a man selling drugs to with some people. Deku jumped down with his hollow mask on. And like I said, at night it changed from white to black. And the black turns to white. So, yeah. And Deku just goes down there, stops them, and was like, you. Do any of you guys know about people who wear these white masks? Anyone? As the dude says, open fire on him. So they start shooting at Deku, and Deku's like, I guess not. So he starts dodging the bullets left to right. And not even left and right, he just goes in a blink of a flash. As then he just kicks one dude in the head, boom. And then he takes out, then he, shoots out blaze of red and black flames at him, slicing the dude in half and burning the body's in. As then Deku, was about to get stabbed, but obviously his lightning, protected him. So then Deku got stabbed. The dude thought he stabbed him, but it went through. And well, yeah, Deku shocked him. It was pretty a minor shock, but it still hurt his hand nevertheless. As Deku grabbed his hand, flipped it around, grabbed the knife, twirled it, and then stabbed him in the fucking head, killing him. Yes, Deku's killing because he was pretty much trained to kill. And, well, yeah. Anyways, so he killed practically almost every one of them and left one alive. Asked him a question about these guys in white masks. He started freaking. He's like, I don't know who they are, but I do sell drugs for them. That's all I do. I never meet them, just tell them what to do, and I get paid. That's all. That's all I know. I swear. As Deku's like, I believe you. As he's like, thank you. As Deku conjures up his soul, he's like, it doesn't mean I'm gonna let you live. No, it doesn't. As what? As he decapitates the dude's head, and then puts on his spike outside with a note saying, "You're welcome." And Deku bounces, he leaves, and yeah, that's about it. So after that night, the cops pulled up. They were disgusted, and they deemed this guy, on a wanted list. Anyways. So that's all that happens for tonight. Deku goes back to school. It's the hero vs. villains desk. Teams are Deku and Pure Knight versus Abby and Bakugo. And I was exaggerating a little bit. Now, Deku and Pure Knight are the heroes. Bakugo and Abby are the villains. So, Bakugo's pretty happy because he likes Abby. And, well, he's kind of happy he's on the team with her. He figured he could show off and show her how powerful he is. And, yeah. Now, let's start this off. So as Deku was like, anyways, Deku was just standing there, waiting till he can go in. All Might tells him he goes in, they go in. Kurenai's like, alright, here's the plan. She tells him the plan. Deku's like, no, here's the plan. He tells her the plan. She didn't like it. He doesn't like her plan. And she doesn't like his. So they went back and forth about who plan that she go with. Who plan that she go with. And then they decided to do their own plan. So Deku says, fine. You do you, I do me. Deal? And she's like, deal. So he puts on his hollow mask on, as in like, good luck. And he just goes into the shadows and disappears. And Screw's like, whatever. So she just goes up the stairs. I forgot to tell you what Kryptonite's quirk is. Kryptonite quirk, let me give you that she can shoot lasers out of her fingertips. And she can she has like a hardening quirk. And yeah. So that happens. And so that's her quirk. So she just goes upstairs. Anyways, deku be like, anyway, fuck, I'm sorry about it. And deku goes upstairs, just looking, just going as fast as you can, just search for the bomb. He gets to the bomb first, before Kurna. He's like, told her she should go with my plan. And, well, Deku's about to go get the bomb, and he knows that Bakugo's gone. And, yeah. So, like, anyways, it don't matter. Kurna could probably handle him. I gotta get the bomb. So he sees that Abby is still there. And he's like, what the fuck? Anyways, I guess might as well just continue. So he continues on as, she sees a white mask. And she's like, what the hell? What is that? As Deku brings her football, he's like, in his little hollow voice, he's like, hello. How's it going, hero? I'm your villain. And Abby's like, nothing, hero. What are you doing here? You're gonna die. And Izuku's like, no, you're gonna fucking die. And as Deku conjures up his sword, he's like, he calls out his sword, Katame. Katame. As his sword comes up, as Deku's like, time to get serious. And she's like, already? As she charged up some, I'd say 10% of one for all. And, he sees pink lightning come off her. He's like, so, what's your quirk? And she's like, it's an enhancement quirk. And, Doug is like, cool. And he's like, what's your quirk? And he's like, a mass quirk. And anyways, as Doug is like, so. As she twirls the sword around, actually causing cuts in the ground. As he's just walking, and then he just like stops twirling it, and just like slices it at the other side, causing the fucking walls to break into little cupping cubes. Hashtag's like, now then, you might as well give up the bomb before you die. And Happy's like, what the hell? She's like, no. So she runs straight towards Deku. Deku's like, oh, she's fast. As Deku dodges it. And then, he's ready to cut her. But he's like, no. That'd be too easy. As he stops. As she, stops. Goes back and starts blitzing her. Trying to blitz him. And she's gonna punch Deku. Deku stopped the punch. You see how Grimjaw was trying to kill, Ichigo with the little hands, and then Ichigo just catches that shit and says, catches that like it's nothing. That's what Deku did to her. He just catches sorry, not today. As he slams her against the wall, well, actually threw her against the wall. As then Deku's like, here. Have a taste of my fucking blades. As then, he just kept on opening his arm, slicing, causing 5. He may cause 5 red and black flames come after her. She had to dodge every last one of them. And yeah, that's it. So that's all that is. Anyways. Deku. Oh. Wow. That's something else. Anyway, so Deku's gonna go touch the bomb. He's like, this will be too easy. As he comes in, just kicks him. Deku's like, have fun with that pain. As that part where she kicked him at, turns to like lightning. As it shocks her. And she's like, ow, what the hell? As Deku's like, that's another part of my quirk. I advise you not to hit me like that. Anyways, bye-bye. We won, you lost. Too bad you didn't die, though. It'd have been easier, but it is what it is. As Deku goes and touches the bomb, All Might saying that hero team win. Congratulations, villain team lost. As Kurenai just demolished Bakugo, this shit was nothing to her. And that's it. So Deku, All Might tells everyone that they did a good job. And he's like, Izuku. I guess you don't like me calling that last name, but Izuku. It's like, you could call me Izuku Kurosaki. That's fine. As All Might's like, very well then, young Kurosaki. You were trying to kill her. Why you keep on saying you was gonna kill her? As Dick is like, well, All Might, it's just something my ideology that my master sensei taught me. / father. I was almost like, that's not a way to be a hero, young man. You shouldn't kill. Heroes don't kill, only villains do. That Dick's like, I know. I was just in the moment. And it reminded me of training days, but it is what it is. Now then, as he was like, Abby, he's like, see you later. You're pretty strong. Bye. And she kind of blushed at this, but she's like, but he's my brother. And, that kind of weird. And, well, that's it. So, Deku basically walks away as Kurenai was like, hey, Izuku. As he's like, what is it, Kurenai? As Kurenai was like, why didn't you follow my plan, huh? As Deku's like, why? My plan was perfectly fine. And she's like, my plan was perfectly fine too. What's wrong with it? As Deku's like, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work. As Kurenai's like, you're difficult, you know that? As Deku's like, I know. Anyways, goodbye. And Deku fucking blitz away. Anyways, after that, Deku goes out at night yet again to kill people to find some more clues to these white mask people. He's getting closer and closer, but at that time, he's getting farther and farther. They want him to find them. At the same time, they don't want it to be easy, so they make it a little more difficult. And that's another thing of bodies lay there yet again. And, well, that's it. So, let's continue. As it's the USJ event, we all know what's going to happen. Deku's going to slaughter people. Because I don't give two fucks and he don't either. Anyways, let's continue. Shall we? And it's the USJ event. As Deku's on the bus and they're talking. And, obviously we brought up the question about quirks. And, everyone tell each other their quirk is. She gets the three of them, Abby, Kurenai, and Izuku. She asks Abby her quirk. She's like, oh, mine is an enhancement quirk. It's like a lightning enhancement. I use lightning around my body and enhance my strength and speed overall. And also was like, that's pretty powerful actually. And she's like, yeah, I can only use about like 50% of it though. And she's like, oh, that's cool. And well, yeah. And she gets to it. Kurenai, she's like, oh, my quirk, I can shoot lasers at my fingertips and have a hard. I have a half an hour quirk to be honest with you. I have a half hardening / strengthening quirk, and I have a laser quirk. And I was like, what do you mean by that? She's like, I can shoot lasers out of my fingertips, and sometimes out of my mouth. Also, I can combine my lasers into like one big laser beam And along with that, I have a hardening quirk that also enhances my strength. And that's about it. And she gets to Izuku. Izuku's like, what? She's like, what? What's your quirk? Everyone looks at Izuku because they're kind of confused at what his quirk is. Is it a transformation quirk? Is it a lightning quirk? Fire quirk? A sword quirk? I don't fucking know. And Izuku's like, my quirk? You really want to know my quirk? Everyone shook their head. Aizawa signed intrigue. He's like, And Izuku's like, my quirk is called fuck off. And everyone's like, what the? He's like, yeah, you heard me. Fuck off. I'm not telling you shit. You see what my quirk is, you make a guess. I'm not telling you not a damn thing. Now then, be quiet and let me sleep. As Deku twists his eyes down and sleeps, he puts his hollow mask on, and he just sleeps. Everyone's like, such a jerk. And Grinner's like, yeah, what a fucking asshole. Anyways, as they continue talking, they get to USJ. Deku wakes up, as he gets in there, he stretches, and that's about it. So, Deku, fuck. So Deku pretty much is just like, after that he walks in there, villains attack, blah 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 blah. They all get separated. Deku easily, I'm talking about easily defeat them villains off the boat. I'm talking about like it was fast as fuck. So he got Netta and Asui, and he just jumps off, puts him down. Right before Aizawa gets touched, Deku comes in, kicking, Shigaraki in the face, pushing him back. And, yeah, as Deku's like, now we're finna get started. As he sees the Nomu, this one's more stronger this time. And Deku practically just runs, Deku starts running towards the Nomu. As the Nomu just charges at Deku is pretty fast. Nomu's fast too. So they butts at each other. Nobody can see your speed. They're just really fucking fast. As Deku was getting not his ass whooped, but he's not getting his ass handled, but he still managed to beat his ass. As of that all happened. So let's continue with this fight, shall we? It's gonna be the epic fight ever. As Nomu is actually, beating fucking Deku's ass. Because I need this to work. Because the Nomu is a lot more stronger and a lot more faster at regeneration. He's a lot more agile for it because his size. Deku came to, as he kicks Nomu's head, and Nomu didn't even move. The man's like, just took it. As Deku's like, oh shit. As Nomu punches Deku, send him flying. And then, And then the Nomu rushes towards Izuku, starts pounding him. Deku's, getting his ass whooped. Yes, I know. I didn't nerf Deku. I actually fucking made the Nomu more powerful for just that reason. I don't want Deku being feared, kind of, by villains. And Deku, he's also beating the Nomu up, but it ain't enough. So he kicks the Nomu off of him. And he's like, okay then. As he only used half his hollow mask on. He was being a little too cocky a little bit. And then he used a full hollow mask. And then he calls out his sword, Katame. As his sword arrived, then Deku twirls it around. He's like, I had enough of you. As everyone else is fighting their villains still. So yeah, either one else to get help. And, and Deku just starts slicing at the Nomu. He's shooting out Tensho, Genshou, whatever you call that shit, at him. The red and black flames at him. And then all over this, spam them bitches. As Deku's now faster, so he got to blitz Nomu. Nomu still healing. As Nomu punches Deku dead in the chest, punching a hole through his chest. That shit blown the fuck up. Deku got a hole in his chest now. As Deku, he's like, so as Deku is like coughing up blood, and well, as everyone's around to say, Izuku! You know, they're like saying how he just died. The Nomu roars, and Shigaraki laughs. Yes, he's dead. Now it's time for the rest of you. As Abby and Kurenai jumped in to try to help Deku as they try to fend off the Nomu. As the Nomu managed to hit both of them really hard. Deku seeing, he doesn't know why, but he just feels enraged. Just this mad rage inside of him. Here's a voice calling him. So you're just gonna let them die? Or you gonna get up and fight? Izuku? And he's just like, who is that? And here's his voice again. Oh, it's just me, your quirk. Just trying to talk to you. You should really get up now. Start fighting. Kill this bitch. Kill him. Kill everyone in here. All the villains. Wipe them out. Come on. You know this is what Ichigo taught us to do. To kill. As Izuku's like, I know. But I can't get up. I'm not powerful enough. As then he's like, oh, but you are, Izuku. You think this is just beyond you. You actually have a powerful mode. Just activate it. All you have to do is just get up, Izuku. Get up. As Izuku's like, I'm trying. I just can't. As he sees this boy right here. As he's standing up in his little, he's in like a little world with like buildings around him and shit. And his Deku's like, where am I? As the boy's like, oh, we're in a little mindscape a little bit. Now then, what do you mean you can't get up, Izuku? You should get up, Izuku. Don't you not? Do you really want to see your friends die? As Deku's like, I have no friends. Yes. You know, this boy, the boy was like, oh, but they are your friends. As he shows clips of Abby and Kurenai, as he sees getting their ass handled to him by the Nomu. I think almost everyone's trying to help, but they all are trying to defend themselves from buildings too. And Ida's actually running a little bit late. Along with All Might. Aizawa was trying to help, but he just can't. And she's like, what the? Why are they still fighting? This boy's like, because they're trying to help you, Izuku. They're trying to revenge you. Are you really going to let them die because of you? Or are you going to get up and do something about it? Come on. Just take my hand and the blade. As Deku's like, very well then. So he gets up, walks to the boy, he grabs his hand. As the boy picks him up, and he's like, good choice. Here, it's your sword. And he's like, but I already have one. And he's like, oh, but this one's way much better. Trust me. As Deku grabs it, he's like, very well then. He wakes up as blue and white electricity starts coming off very, very brightly. As then red and blue, black and flames starts revolving around them. And it starts shooting up like a beam up to the sky of red, black, white, blue, electricity. As Deku gets up, they hear the little vibes. As Deku can't speak right now. And everyone's like, what the fuck is that? Is that Izuku? As they see his auto form, his Vizard form will look like this. As the blue, the black, the red, the blue, the white decide to mix and make this purple, white, black combination. And that's what his form would look like once he learned how to harness and control it and turn it into at will. So he would look like this. And yeah. And so, oh shit. Wow. There we go. So, as he turns in there, and he just starts slicing the fuck out of the nose. I mean, left and right, up and down, side to side, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, all the way, bro. He just sliced that bitch, and he died. He didn't stop there. He wiped out half of the villains that came. He didn't cripple, but he fucked up Shigaraki to the point where that nigga is no longer All-For-One's successor. Now, he crippled that nigga, never mind. He crippled him. Luckily, Kirikiri was managed to get him out there. Then the other 50 of the villains, well, he killed like 25 of them. So he killed like 75 of the villains. And like, the other 25, well, they just all got crippled. They feared Deku. Yeah. So, yeah, Deku killed 75 people. Well, 75% of the villains. And there's nothing but blood. There was nothing but blood everywhere. People in class, when they feared Deku, teachers finally get there, but all they saw was a fucking massacre. Deku finally calmed down afterwards. He finally calmed down. He passes out. And, well, after he passed out, because he used all the power he could have for that transformation. And, well, Deku fucking killed like 75% of the motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm pretty excited. So after that, Deku passed up. All Might sees the massacre. He's like, what the fuck happened here? They see Zuko covered in blood just a little bit. And, well, 25 people left alive, but fucking crippled. I mean, some of them can't walk. Some of them can't use their arms. Some of them are fucking paralyzed. Alright? They all fear Deku. They tell them to fucking arrest them and keep them in prison. Keep us away from that monster. Yeah, after they got prison, word traveled fast about a boy who fucking killed 75 people in the USJ. 75 villains in the USJ. Word got around in prison. These niggas say he just sounds scary as fuck. And Deku was the most feared person in prison. When I tell you, if he goes to prison, he'll be the most feared. Deku will go to prison though. Only for like a week, and only for like 2 weeks. And like, that's it. Deku says, that's fair. Kill people. The only reason they say 2 weeks is because like, that's his suspension for killing people. And it was also in self-defense, so like, that's why they didn't take him life. And, well, All-For-One sees that his successor is crippled, and he can't do shit about it. So, yeah, All-For-One's pretty pissed off, and he also wants to quirk. He sees it powerful enough where he can destroy All Might, kill them once and for all. And this whatever will be easy and fast because Deku is not a mercy type guy, per se. He will kill you, and he does not hesitate to kill you. And, yeah, so, wow. Deku woke up in handcuffs, and he's like, what's going on? As All Might tells him, young Kurosaki, you will be going to jail for 2 weeks on account of murder. As Deku's like, oh, sorry, I guess I didn't really know what I was doing. I was enraged and had a hole in my chest apparently. As he's like, as he looks, the hole is healed. So Deku's like, okay. And well, most of the hole, still got like a tiny hole in there. So yeah, oof, yeah, Deku's not really all the way healed. And that's it. So afterwards, Deku is now going behind jail for 2 weeks. He will miss the fucking he won't miss the damn, what's it called again? The test, sports festival. He won't lose. He won't like not miss the sports festival. He will be able to attend. He will be able to go into it, but he can only use half of his power. Half. Like he can't use. Yeah. Jackie will agree to this, and he goes to jail. That's about it. I mean, I'm sorry if I fucked this up, but that's all I got right now. And the next part will be about him in jail for 2 weeks. Anyways, have a good day. What I've got here. Subscribe and like.